Hello, welcome to XCOM2. Here are the soldier stats from our last mission. You can see here that Ice Pick still number one. 4 missions, 11 kills, then followed by Moose, 4 missions, 8 kills. Looks like Wildman and Priestess have been on the most missions. In fact, I think they've been on every mission so far. And then followed after Wildman, you have Rascal, then Priestess, Predator, Jackal, and Mike, who's been on 2 missions and only 1 kill. So let's get into the game. Okay, here we are in the game. So let's get started. Tell you I will be happy whenever I start playing something other than XCOM2 and don't have to worry about whatever I'm playing crashing every minute. One of the things we can do is we can upgrade additional weapons. So he has a stock. We'll also give him a repeater, because once they've upgraded to this, you can put on 2. And then with the rest of, we can only do that for the ranger and the specialist right now. They're the only ones who have upgraded weapons, and unfortunately none of the other items, equipment items that we have, or weapon items that we have, are items we want to put on either the ranger or the supports, the specialists. Okay. 2 turns
Before he made contact, I just assumed the spokesman had died or moved on after the council dissolved. From what little he's told me, it sounds like he managed to gain a position with the Advent government early on, if only to start leaking intel to the Resistance.
Well, I left that up so you could read it while he was blabbering on. Not now. I think we go for increase
plotting
income.
New course.
Okay, we have a retaliation. Operation Wolfwalker.
Setting course for the East African sector.
Okay, so I want to remove Mike, add key, give him a regular cannon, and now we crashed. The instability of the game is unfortunate. This is the last crash for me. I'm weary of replaying parts of the game over and over because of the instability of the game. I'm weary of having to go out of my way to move around the game in unnatural ways so that I can do a quick save, doing air quotes, so that if the game crashes, I do not lose the entire recording. I'm weary of having to wait through multiple loading screens. For those that might say I need to upgrade my machine, just know that I do not. I play games that are more modern than XCOM 2 and have the same or more intense requirements than XCOM 2 with no crashing problems. And I'm not going to lower graphics to the point that it looks like we are playing a pixel graphics game just to avoid crashes. And maybe it was the add-on that I was using to disable timers that was causing crashes, but I refuse to play the game with timers. In my opinion, including the timers makes the game not an XCOM tactical game. It makes it an XCOM-like game in the sense that the story continues from XCOM Enemy Unknown, but it is not a tactical game. I'm not sure what kind of game you would categorize it with the timers, but it's not tactical. And I liked playing XCOM for the tactical combat. Remove that with something like artificial timers, and it is no longer a game I'm really interested in. And one of the main reasons is that it takes your fate out of your hands. Meaning you could lose a story mission or any mission simply because you could not beat the timer. And beating the timer may not have been within your power if XCOM decided to stretch out a couple of encounters by making your 70% or higher shot chances miss several times instead of being able to quickly wipe out a pod and keep moving. In essence, the timer just increases the element of luck in the game. Several bad rolls, one after the other, and you could fail a mission by missing a timer when in all other aspects you beat the mission. That's just not my cup of tea. Just not something I enjoy. So there will be no further Firaxis Games purchases for me, because XCOM Enemy Unknown and XCOM2 are not the only games that suddenly develop problems after a sequel game is released. Because of that, I do not trust them as a publisher. It is my conspiracy theory, and it's just my conspiracy theory. I don't have any facts to back this up, but it's my conspiracy theory that they engage in a planned obsolescence program for the games. It's probably just a conspiracy theory, like I've said, but things seem too coincidental to me. And XCOM War of the Chosen is just not my type of game, so I was never going to get it. I'm not into tactical, using air quotes, games with endless hordes of zombies. And I'm sure some love games with zombie hordes, and I do think there is a place for them in some games, but I do not think a tactical game is that place. That is just my personal opinion, of course. I think XCOM jumped the shark with the zombie hordes. Plus, I just do not find anything about the new classes, the gameplay, etc. enticing or interesting. So I was never going to get it anyway. I did have XCOM Chimera Squad on my wish list, but no more. It's gone now. Not doing it. Who knows when that suddenly will have problems and will no longer work right. Anyway, there's my rant. I'm sure I could say more, but I won't keep everyone by my blathering on and on. I apologize to anyone that might have been getting into the playthrough and wanted to see it go all the way. I mean, I wanted to see it go all the way as well. But hopefully at least you found the parts I was able to upload enjoyable. So, unfortunately, this is the end of this series. I don't know what else to say other than, have a great day and maybe join us on some other games that we play that don't have problems crashing, that are stable. I was going to say that aren't junk games, but I didn't say it. Or did I just say it? No, I didn't say it. Anyway, have a fabulous day until, just have a fabulous day. No, until. Just have a fabulous day. And hopefully you'll come back and join and watch some future episodes in other games. Thanks and bye.